a new building. No one knows where the fire exits are. And this dude's just outside shooting. And what made it worse is he had 3 people laying on the ground already outside. It's crazy. It's crazy that these type of people are left to their devices.
NANI?
Dynamite! Dynamite!
But let's just hear this story. Just hear this.
Prosecutors say this man carried out an active shooter drill but didn't tell law enforcement or workers that it wasn't real. Now he's facing felony charges. Good evening, I'm Bill Shamrich.
I'm Julie Cornell. Prosecutors charged 27-year-old John Channels with 6 counts of terroristic threats and use of a deadly weapon. They say Catholic Charities hired Channels in May to run the emergency exercise. A criminal complaint alleges he used a handgun with blanks and staged actors to look like victims.
And as KETV News Watch 7's Alex McClune reports, employees believe their lives were in danger. Alex.
Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Hero. I don't know if I said that, but something interesting about this. This was a response to Uvalde. This actually happened a long time ago. This was a response to Uvalde. This is a brand new building. Like, let's just put this in. That's the building back. Brand new building. They haven't had any This is like that episode of The Office. Remember the episode of Office where the idiot manager said something on, like, was doing a fire drill and then he actually set something on fire and people lost their shit? Well, imagine that scenario, but you've never even had the opportunity to plan. You never had the opportunity to even plan how that drill should go, where y'all should be, who should be moving where. Y'all, none of that shit took place, right? None of that took place. And then to have, like, not even like from a security standpoint, like, because I get wanting to be prepared. I get wanting to make sure your employees know that they're safe. But where's the prep time for this, right? No, did no one not think to themselves, hey, maybe we should, first have a fire drill. Maybe we should have active shooter drill before we hire some dude who does, based on the recommendation of our security guard, who said, yeah, I know somebody. And then he just says, and I don't know if in the beginning of this, they said that he acted alone. That's not true based on the reporting that I read. Reporting that I read stated that he actually was working in tandem with the higher ups, but they didn't tell any of the employees, all the way down to the manager. So basically, it's that old ass boss who's sitting at home and he's like, oh yeah, do this. And I bet you they're going to be like, man, I'm happy this happened because now we know what not to do during an active shooter event. But looks just poor execution. These people are in charge of things. And the weirdest part about it, this is like a safe haven, like for abused people. So realistically, the traumatic situation is they're housing someone who's been abused by someone who's actively now shooting to get in. Right? Like, you're not taking the kids from me type shit.
When police talked to Channels after the incident, he identified himself as an Offutt civilian police officer. Catholic Charities says their intention was to prepare for the sad reality organizations face when it comes to mass shootings.
Inside Catholic Charities near 90th and Maple, days in between shootings in Buffalo and Uvalde, court documents detail a chaotic scene. An employee inside heard gunshots coming from outside, then heard a coworker from inside saying, "Run, run, get out."
It's very unusual. I've never seen it happen before.
Douglas County Attorney Don Klein says employees, law enforcement, and surrounding businesses and homes were unaware. Court documents say Catholic Charities hired and paid John Channels $2,500 to conduct an active threat response training exercise at 3 Catholic Charities locations, giving him $1,000 up front. But in a statement, Catholic Charities says he clearly misrepresented himself and his qualifications, adding he did not follow the agreed-upon procedures for the training, mishandled its implementation, and did not complete the pre-training communication with Omaha Police and 911 dispatchers.
Okay.
They say they deeply regret following his recommendations and selecting him for the training.
You need to have people who have real expertise in this area and ensure that they're doing it the right way and informing the right people, because we don't want people to get hurt.
Police say employees fled for their lives.
This is such a bad. I don't mean to take away from this story, but this is such a bad camera angle. Like, shame on the camera guy or even the reporter, because, boy, you look scrap. What the fuck? You got utilities next to you, fucking unkept grass next to you. You're on an incline. Boy, this whole shot is scrap. Okay.
The criminal complaint says a woman crossed grass on top of a retaining wall in order to hide in a dumpster, but she missed, then curled into a ball.
9 Omaha Fire Department
not
personnel,
funny.
6 Omaha police officers, and 2 Douglas County deputies rushed to Catholic Charities.
OPD says we train our officers to form a contact team, which can consist of one officer, the first officer there, or multiple, make entry, immediately pursue and confront the active killer/threat with the overall goal of ending the threat as quickly as possible.
There could have been a shootout, in effect, where officers don't know the circumstances and they're trying to do their job.
At least one employee who experienced what happened here tells me they left Catholic Charities for a new job. In a written statement, the nonprofit says the health and safety of our staff mentally, physically, and spiritually is our foremost concern. We have continued to offer care and mental health.
There's no way this company cares about people's mental health when they're physically, actively trying to traumatize their employees. Like, this is why work from home is going to be the move for me for the rest of my life. You feel me? There's no way I'm going back into an office.
I was born in it, molded by it.
Yeah, I was born to work in the office. You feel me? It's crazy to me that they actually, didn't want to rationale this out. Like, you know, there's 100 ways to get people prepared. There's 100 ways to get people prepared. But literally just a new building, no one knows where the fire exits are, and this dude's just outside shooting. And what made it worse is he had 3 people laying on the ground already outside. It's crazy. It's crazy that these type of people are left to their devices. And the worst part about it is we continue to fall into this trap of letting the worst type of people do this. What is the name of this dude? Channels? Yeah, his name's Channels, right? So we come to find out this dude Channels has been arrested before for child assault, sexual assault, right? Yeah, he was caught. Says here, John Channels, 27, was charged with 3 felonies: first-degree sexual assault of a child, visual depiction of sexual explicit conduct of a child, and attempted intentional child abuse. Bond in the amount of $100,000 was set at his court appearance May 31st. Oh. Yeah, okay, so now I have access again. That's weird. But yeah, this guy is a full scumbag. You feel me? Yeah, and this is the article, just so y'all know it wasn't cap. Wasn't cap. Alright, I got control back again. Looks like something was going on. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this idiot. It's very, we just need to have better leadership from a stance of not letting anybody just do any random thing they want to do. You gotta stop having that happen.